Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video, everybody. I am Flash, and thank you for joining me again. Again, if you like this video, if you like this content, I very much appreciate if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It goes a long way to helping support me and getting this channel rolling. So, this video, I want to showcase a deck here that I've been playing over the past week, right? Of all the decks I've been playing, this one has been the most successful. It has over 60% win rate. I've played a lot of decks over the past week, okay? But this one I've put in a little bit over 70 games with. It has over 60% win rate. The cube rate is really good. 0.68. Got about 50 cubes, net cubes. And it gets you cubes. And if you know how to play it, it is the InSheNaut deck. And it's not anything brand new, right? But it's just one of the best decks in the game right now. So let's just go over the deck here. It has everything in here that you would expect to see here: Sunspot, Misty, Shocker, you know, armor for protection and for defense if you're playing like Destroy or something like that. I got Cosmo in here, Magic to get that turn 7. Basically, you know, in this I have Leech. One of the newer versions right now is running Jeff over Leech for a little bit better utility, or I should say flexibility, and maybe to output a little bit more on that turn 5, as far as like if you have Sunspot and Misty Knight on the board and even Cyclops to boot, you're getting that buff on turn 5 as well. So you're not losing any tempo, you're gaining power, you're taking power away from your opponent's board. But Leech is so much more damning to so many decks right now that I think Leech is still the right card to play here. But there's no wrong option. If you want to take Leech out and play Jeff, this deck is still going to perform well. But these games that I played were all with Leech in the deck. And Shocker's in here. There's a home for Shocker, because if you hit Hulk or InSheNaut, you can change your play line a little bit, where you can play InSheNaut even on turn 6 if you float on turn 5. You have a little bit of different options if you play Shocker, and depending on what Shocker hits. So let's just get into a quick couple of games here and see how it holds up. It holds up well in ladder. I think I played some games in Conquest with it. I don't remember. But obviously, majority of the games that pretty much all the games that reference those numbers from before are all ladder games. So we got New York, first location. I hate that location. It's gonna be the one that I look to change right now with Magic. So I have nothing to play. I float, but look, I got Hulk in hand, so he's gaining power. So that's a positive float. Camartage is still the hot location. So depending on what deck my opponent is playing, I might Magic that location. So it's Ravonna. So it's probably the Dark Hawk is probably going to look to Rock Slide and Camartage. So I should probably play Magic down on Camartage. That's probably the move here. Otherwise, I would pick New York, because New York is just, it gives this level of, there's too much happening. Like, your opponent can move so much stuff into the location and you never know. It's uncertainty. But which a lot of times if I'm playing, I avoid playing anything into New York, because I just don't like the randomness. Okay, so this is an interesting This is an interesting turn, because I'm looking at maybe Cyclops. I'm looking at maybe going Sunspot armor here. Cosmo is an option as well. I don't have priority, so you know what? Let's do Cosmo. Let's do Cosmo in the limbo lane. No, let's do Cosmo in the monster lane, just in case he wants to. And because I don't have anything else on the board that can gain me any type of power here, let's just go ahead and put Sunspot down. My Hulk's not going to gain here, but okay, so he's got Iron Man down. So having the Cosmo in that lane does him more good than it does me. Although I don't have any tech against that, so it wouldn't have mattered. But he doesn't know that. Okay, so Definitely looking at Cyclops here. He's snapping. I'm gonna put Cyclops in the Iron Man lane, naturally. I'm gonna stick it out for a turn here. Let's see. Because he could have Mystique and... Oh, he went with Professor X. Okay. So this is not bad for me because Cyclops is gonna shred that lane. So I got no problem full floating here. He can't move anything out of this lane. None of us can because of Professor X. So New York is dead for him over here. So I could move Sunspot. This is where now I could move Sunspot and Magic over into this lane and potentially go ahead and just steal this lane, right? Because Sunspot's gonna get a little bit bigger here. I'm gonna float, gives me the option, She-Hulk, Hulk, whatever I wanna do. I am in complete control of this match right now. So I'm just trying to, because if Cyclops hits, Cyclops is going to hit for another 2. That's going to take that lane down even further. I'm going to go ahead and snap back here because I think my opponent played the snap a little bit prematurely. He was banking on that Professor X really taking that lane for him, which is now not going to happen because Cyclops is going to continue shredding that lane. Oh, Luke Cage. That, boys and girls, I did not see coming. So, but I floated the Sunspot enough where I have power in that left lane. Now, if he goes something like Dr. Doom here, I could be in trouble. Although She-Hulk, Doom, She-Hulk left, Hulk middle should take care of that if that's the play. Now he plays Goliath and he just wins. And he's going to steal 8 cubes from me. And, and I'm already going to be down a large percentage of the cubes. You have to, you know. I'm just not sure what Spectrum. Okay. Wow. Is that enough? I don't think so. Hulk still smash, sir. Still not enough. Good play. Just still not enough. I had me worried for a second because if it was Goliath, that was just game over. But I should have read that it was Spectrum because all these ongoing cards he had on the board. That Luke Cage play let him pivot in a way that was almost like, oh, he might have a chance to take it. That Luke Cage play was I didn't read that. But I just got 8 cubes out of that. That was so we're gonna run up. Well, let's run up one more just to, again, maybe there might be a different play line here that didn't exist in that first game that maybe, you know, you guys want to see. This is, again, a deck that, just like most decks in this game, if you play a lot of any deck, so much so that you get really comfortable with it, you become an even better pilot. And even a high skill cap deck can be manageable. Now, I'm not saying this is a high skill cap deck, but it's not. You have to be comfortable. You have to be comfortable with the play lines in this deck. This isn't like a Shuri, just you blatantly straightforward play line. It has a few ways to pivot. What do you do on turn 5? You have to play enough of this deck to get comfortable deciding what to do with that. So we get let's get Misty down. Okay, it's Thanos something. We don't know what yet. Could be control, could be a lot of things. Let's see what we got. Erica Martage again. Again, I'm more inclined to take the double on reveal because he has stuff in his deck. Like, I know he's got Time Stone, maybe Psylocke. He's got a lot of things that he might want to ramp into. So let's go ahead and take that option off the board. Usually here I would hit X Mansion, but because X Mansion can completely dismantle the game state for one player with its randomness. But we're gonna hit Kamartage. He was looking to take advantage of that. Let's go ahead and kill that noise. Now, what I also have to watch out for is him hitting Limbo with the Reality Stone. Okay, so he might save that. See, look, Psylocke and Time Stone. He played both of them. He was looking to really drop the hammer. But that is not going to be an option. Jessica Jones. Hey, look at that. Ooh, Ebony Maw. That could really hurt for him. I would snap here, but I kind of want him to stick this out just for the sake of the visuals. I'm gonna put Cosmo down on Limbo just so he can't Reality Stone Limbo. Now, if he wants to do it now, oh, he went with Professor X. Okay, that is something. I'm gonna snap though. Yeah, let's get Sunspot down in the middle, armor in the left, and we're gonna snap. This is an easy snap right here for me. He might not stick this out, but he might have Jeff. I mean, most times if you're playing Professor X, you're playing Jeff, and especially in that Thanos deck, you're playing the Jeff with the Professor X. So he's going lockdown. He's got Claw. Okay, so I may be looking. It might be ongoing. I should maybe be looking at. Could be Spectrum. Ooh, Leech is backbreaking right here, I think. See, this is where this is a turn 6. Oh, wait, it was turn 6. I can't play Leech. This is interesting. See, this is a funky turn 6. Because do I flow all my power to Sunspot? Or do I drop Hulk here? Because if I drop Hulk this turn, that means that my play next turn, currently, I can't play InSheNaut. Leech does me nothing, and High Evolutionary, that's a wasted play. So I'm better off just floating here, letting Sunspot soak up all that power, let Misty Knight do her thing, and just hope I pull She-Hulk off the top for the big bang. Let's see. Because unless he has another way to get more power into the middle, I might even pivot and just say, just play Cyclops. No, I'm gonna play Hulk. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna play Hulk, and hopefully he doesn't have, excuse me, hopefully he doesn't have Spectrum. Because, okay, so let's say he has Spectrum. Spectrum gives Maul +2, that's still only 15, right? If he has Blue Marvel, that only gives Maul +1. I'm just gonna slam Hulk down. Let's go. Let's roll. Because he can't play Eliath here. It's Onslaught. Now that is definitely a read that came out of left field. That one gets a little clap from me because, okay, that's good. That's a good play. That's the only play. That's literally the one play here that beats me. And he had it. So kudos to him. I love when I see something different, right? That's not just the same old. Like, because when we're playing for the same old, it becomes easy to read that. And your opponent, if they just pivot just like in that fashion, you can be beat. You can be beat. Thankfully, that wasn't for like 8 cubes or anything like that. So, you know, it is what it is. But that's it. I just wanted to get a couple games in, showcase the deck, let you see some of the different play lines for that deck, how it plays out in the whole 9 yards. And that's it. That's the InSheNaut deck. Definitely give this one a go. Like I said, over the last week, it's been running a 60% win rate for me. Now, granted, I'm just using my metrics, you know, for the last 7 days. I haven't been playing it for a full 7 days. Caveat, now just remembering that. But so like over the last, like the better part of the last 7 days, maybe like the last 3 to 4 days, I've been playing a lot of the deck mostly. But very good deck. Give it a go if you have all the cards. You should have most of them. I mean, if you have high evo, then you have pretty much all the cards you need. So that's it. I'm Flash. Again, please like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys next time with another Marvel Snap video. Peace.